And now let's move on to another story, which is from Karnataka. Situation in Karnataka's Mangaluru has turned tense. This after a rowdy sheeter and former Bajrang Dal leader was hacked to death by a group of assailants. Suhas Shetty, a rowdy sheeter and alleged accused in the murder of Fazil in Surathkal in 2022, was brutally hacked to death on May 1st at Bajpayee on the outskirts of Mangaluru. The incident was captured on camera. Around 5 to 6 assailants can be seen attacking Suhas Shetty with deadly weapons, causing grievous injuries. Following Suhas Shetty's murder, situation remains tense, with Hindu outfits calling for a massive protest in Mangaluru. Stones were also pelted at private buses in Mangaluru. Suhas Shetty was accused of killing one Mohammad Fazil at Surathkal near Mangaluru in 2022. Mohammad Fazil was in turn allegedly murdered in revenge against the murder of Praveen Netaru, who was a BJP Yuva Morcha member, and he was killed in July 2022, allegedly by cadres of the banned PFI. NIA has been probing this case, and BJP has now demanded an NIA probe accusing law and order failure in Karnataka into this fresh murder again.
In fact, in this case, there is not a single person who is innocent. In fact, Suhas Shetty, who was murdered yesterday, also had 5 pending cases against him. In fact, he also had several attempt to murder cases also against him. One, he was the A1 in Fazil's murder case. And number 2, he was also the accused in the murder of a 20-year-old girl called Kirti that happened in Bajpayee. So Suhas Shetty is no innocent as well. Yes, this is killing after killing that has happened, and it does have shades of undertone, but Suhas Shetty also had cases registered against him. In fact, few weeks back, cops had also warned him that there could be a life threat for him. Despite that, he was here wandering off with 4 other friends of his, and that's where this very gruesome incident has happened. We're also hearing that the other vehicle that intercepted Suhas Shetty's vehicle had brought in machetes and weapons, and then they subsequently hacked him to death. In fact, this exact spot over here had some bloodstains lying around, and this patch is the spot where Suhas Shetty was murdered. In fact, Home Minister Dr. G. Parameshwar has also stated that 4 special teams have been deployed to apprehend the accused who killed Suhas Shetty.
Yesterday, late evening, there was a murder of one Suhas Shetty. After that, things have a little bit tense in this city. We have made a suitable bandobast. Postmortem is going on. After that, cremation arrangements will be done at Vatwada. So we request all the citizens of Mangalore that to maintain peace and cooperate with the police department. We have identified the accused, so our teams are on to search for them. Very soon we will give the good results.
Around 8:30, 8:40. Rowdy sheeter of this area, Suhas Shetty, who was earlier accused number 1 of an Fazil murder which took place in the year 2022, was intercepted by 2 vehicles. One was pickup vehicle and one was a Maruti Swift. So in order to save himself, he tried to run and abscond from the scene. However, around 5 to 6 people in the Maruti Swift, they chased him and then attacked him with the weapons and deadly weapons, and after that he was brought to the hospital where he was, despite the treatment, he could not be survived, and subsequently we have taken the murder case in this regard and the teams are working.
ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ರೌಡಿ ಶೀಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಮರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಲಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರು ADGP ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆ ಮರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಏನು ಕಾರಣ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಆಗಲಿ, ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಭಾಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಅಪರಾಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪತ್ತೆ ಹಚ್ಚತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ದಸ್ತಗಿರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನೂನು ರೀತಿಯ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
We have set up 4 different teams to catch these culprits. We are going to bring them to books. We will not have any compromise on this, because it is unfortunate. In Dakshina Kannada, we try to bring in lot of peace and harmony, and incidents like this should not deter those peace and harmony. That is why we have taken it very seriously. Additional forces also have been sent so that the peace and harmony is maintained. We will not spare anybody. We will catch them, bring them to books.
The fact that he's been murdered is a very, very serious cause of concern, and we need to see that action is taken, and we will assure that whoever is responsible, whoever is behind the murder of Suhas Shetty, they will be arrested and they will be brought to book. In Dakshin Kannada, we have seen this district, Mangalore, that so many deaths have happened due to the communal hatred between communities. And so we all have to work to see that we overcome that hatred. Adding fuel to the fire is very easy, and making provocative statements is becoming, many people are doing it. But responsible people, I am requesting Bharatiya Janata Party leaders also and the thing to behave responsibly, to speak responsibly, not to create more fear and instability.
See, there is as soon as the Siddaramaiah government came 1.5 to 2 years back in Karnataka, this was an extension of the previous Siddaramaiah government, this Siddaramaiah government 2.0. As soon as they come to power, they will withdraw cases of all those elements who were involved in Islamic, in communal activities, the Islamic elements. So it will embolden these type of elements. So naturally, there is a pattern of targeted killings of Hindu Karyakartas and other things. I would not go to the extent of saying that Hindus are not safe. Hindus are capable enough to keep themselves safe. But the Congress government has got a mindset which is anti-Hindu mindset. It has got a mindset which is anti-Hindu in policy, action and in words. So this particular case should set an example for all these elements which are working against the Hindus in the state of Karnataka.
सुहास शेट्टी एक हिंदू कार्यकर्ता, हिंदू के लिए बहुत जी जान छोड़ के करने वाला, काम करने वाला एक कार्यकर्ता था। इतना बेहद से उसका मर्डर किया है, ये तो कोई भी सोच भी नहीं सकता। ये हिसाब से वो लोगों का मर्डर हुआ, हम इसको पूरा कंडेम करते हैं। अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ द कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट टुवर्ड्स मुस्लिम्स, ये जो कर रहे हैं ये तो पूरा खिलाफ के काम कर रहे हैं। एक तरफ सरकार लॉ एंड ऑर्डर जो भी है वो पूरा फेल्योर हो चुका है कर्नाटक में। इतना होने के बाद भी आज तक सम्मानित मुख्यमंत्री जी हो या गृह सचिव कुछ भी बात न करने के लिए रेडी नहीं है। हम आग्रह कर रहे हैं, जो भी कल इतना दिन दहाड़े रात को 5-6 लोग मिलके सुहास शेट्टी का जो हत्या कर दिया है, वो लोगों का भी छोड़ने का नहीं है, उसके ऊपर एनकाउंटर हो जाना चाहिए।
Say it is a failure of law and order situation in the Karnataka. The government has gone ahead and given indirect support to the rowdy elements, anti-social elements, jihadi elements in the state. And because of this indirect support, all these rowdy elements are doing whatever they want to do. The police are very busy taking care of their own transfers and all those things. The government is busy transferring them, suspending them if they don't come in line. And there is a lot of politically based cases. They are more interested in putting BJP Karyakartas inside than seeing what is right and what is wrong. Because of all those things, this is happening.
हिंदू समाज का सारा लोग आज बहुत दुखित है। इसलिए आज हमारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट एक स्वयं प्रेरित इनोनिमसली बंद भी कॉल फॉर किया था, उसको भी सारा बंद कॉल में लोगों ने भाग भी लिया है। और आने वाला दिन में हिंदू समाज उनका कुटुंब के साथ और हम सभी हमारा संगठन उनका कुटुंब के साथ रहेगा।
हिंदू कार्यकर्ता सुहास शेट्टी का हत्या हुआ है कल। है जिहादी मानसिकता का लोगों ने ये हत्या किया है। एक फिल्मी स्टाइल में ये हत्या का प्रयत्न किया है, हत्या हुआ है। उनको कैसा पता था इस गाड़ी में कोई सेल्फ प्रोटेक्शन के लिए इंस्ट्रूमेंट नहीं है। इस हिसाब से मैं आग्रह करूँगा एनआईए इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना चाहिए। इसके पीछे कौन कौन है उस पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन में आना चाहिए।
So this murder has raised several questions, and one of them is the exposure of the murky murder web that could be existing in Mangaluru. Let's try and explain to you what exactly happened. It was Suhas Shetty who is a rowdy sheeter who was traveling with his friends in a car, who was also accused in 2022 Fazil murder case, who was murdered quite openly and brazenly, and that murder was caught on CCTV camera. We are also trying to show you how this entire thing interconnects. Now, who's Fazil? Mohammad Fazil, who was, it is believed, or rather Suhas Shetty was accused of that murder. Mohammad Fazil was killed in 2022, and he was killed inside a cloth shop, and it was also believed to be a revenge against another murder, which was the murder of Praveen Netaru. Praveen Netaru was a BJP leader, and he was murdered, and his murder was accused, that is Fazil is now was murdered by Suhas Shetty. So it just seems like it's a very interwoven kind of a web of murders happening, and this has led to now tensions across Mangaluru city, and the city is on alert.